time. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. All right. Sorry, Raj. Sorry, Edgar. Brady Frags, what's happening? Um, Excuse my raspy voice. I've been getting over a cold and getting my voice back. But listen, I wanted to say what I tried to say before when I couldn't talk. My main receiver of my mic was not turned on, and I turned it on and started talking, and then my transmitter wasn't turned on. So now it's turned on. So here we go. Some of these scents that I'm going to talk about today are very limited. These are going to be, very exclusive. You know how I like to do it. I've got my mainline scents, but always crafting sense of different things, like, the niche type of stuff, stuff that, a lot of people are going to love, but some people may not necessarily love. And some people may think, oh yeah, that's pretty good. Some people are just gonna be like, that's the best thing I've ever heard and smelt before. Well, these are creations that I get to come up with. And today I'm going to go over a few of them. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, brother. I'm going to go over some that are available right now on BHT Grooming. Now, notice all the ones I'm talking about today are not going to be like the Frosty or the Woody Woodpecker. That's also limited and amazing bangers that have become like staples almost to my company. Those are going to be around a little bit longer. But these ones, I made in small batches. Some of them, are definitely not going to return. Some of them are returning, like the one I'm going to talk about in a second, because they sold out like within a day, super fast. In fact, I made a fragrance for myself because I loved it so much. And sorry I took away from you guys, but I loved it so much, wanted to make a fragrance that I'm wearing today. But we'll get into that here in just a few minutes. If you're in here, make sure you hit that like button. I would appreciate it. I'm going over 5 different scents. All right, 4 of these scents today. You probably already heard of if you follow this channel, but today I'm releasing a brand new one. But here's the thing. Here's the caveat. There's only 12 available of these. All right, and these are going to be, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to go over the notes here in just a few moments when we get to that. But they are available right now on the website. I do have it tagged. But going back, let's talk about this one, Black Barrel. All right. This one's going to be boozy. It's going to have some citrus with bergamot on the top, some grapefruit on the top. It's going to have some rum. So it's a boozy type of scent with that grapefruit, bergamot, bright, something different. It's not just your dark, tobacco type of scent. It's going to be something that's going to have something different in it. And I like different stuff. I like to be different than everybody else and find stuff that's unique. And this one's definitely unique. And if you've tried the Black Barrel, very limited. There's only a few left on the website. Let me know in the chat today. What do you guys think about the Black Barrel? All right. Moving on to the next one is going to be the Wonders Essence. Excuse me. This one, it's got a lot of stuff in it, guys. A lot of stuff. And I'm telling you, from vetiver to tobacco to, grassy type of scents, earthy. It's going to be boozy. Everything that a guy would kind of put it all together in essence. Why we called it the Wonders Essence, because it's got the guy wandering around trying to figure out where the heck he's at, doesn't know what's going on, who knows? I don't know what he's thinking. But this one's nice. This one's different, very unique. It's very niche. I say that because it's people are going to love it. Some people may not like it. This is not like a mass pleasing scent, all right? But this is going to be a collector's dream oil, all right? So that's the Wonders Essence. One I released last week. Man, I'm releasing these things like crazy. And if you don't keep up with the channel, you don't follow my subscription and emails, sending them out of new things dropping, you're going to miss out on a lot. You can find that at bhtgrooming.com. This is one I dropped last week. If you're like into that nice woodsy type of scents, when I'm talking about mahogany, teak wood type stuff, something that's going to be more massive pleasing. People are going to like this. My wife loved this one. Amazing woodsy scent. That's called the Iron Haven. These are selling out really good. I do have some still going strong. So if you want one, go grab one. Iron Haven. I do not expect this thing to be around too much longer, or any of these really. You can find that over there, BHT Grooming. Now, the latest one that I released beginning of last week was the Ball Tobacconist. All right. Now, this one, guys, is the one I made a fragrance in for myself. This one, I'm telling y'all, is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, buddy. Fantastic. A nice pipe tobacco that's going to linger around and smell absolutely amazing. Reminds me of another company that I fell in love with their fragrance, of a pipe tobacco. I'm not going to mention the company, but it reminds me a lot of it, and I loved that. And I'm so glad I was able to craft something for myself in this scent. All right. So if you are into this, it did sell out. I sold like 8 of them, and they sold out like in the same day. And so I have it for pre-buy now on the website. So if you go to this, you go up there to the top tab of my website, it'll say limited reserve oils or limited reserve. On the drop down, you'll see the limited, reserve oils, including this one, but this one's sold out. But if you scroll down, you will be able to pre-buy this, and these will ship out just in a few days. I will make more and ship these out. All right. Now, let's talk about a new one, shall we? Let's talk about a new one. This one, guys, I don't plan on this one being around very long. I promise you. If the demand is high, I'll release more. But I'm telling you, 12 bottles of this is going to sell fast. I'm not kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Blacktop Noir. Blacktop Noir. I have the notes on the front, just kind of basic notes, but boozy, smoky, leathered, and rich. Now, let me give you, I've got it on my notes here on my computer because you know how it is. My memory's so bad. I don't want to mess it up. So I've got some scent in this, some notes that are special. All right. So think this: riding leather, hot metal, motor oil, smoke, and open road. All right. I'm telling you, this one, ladies and gentlemen, woo, I'm telling you. I had this. So how many caught my live last night? If you're on my live last night, I made this in a fragrance. And I mixed it all up, and I put it on, went to a guy, men's deal, and I went to Pizza Hut to grab some pizzas for my family. When I went through the drive-thru, the guy through the window, I was going through the drive-thru to get him. He reached out, handed me the receipt, and he's like, "Man, dude, your car smells amazing. Is that cologne?" And I said, "It's probably the fragrance I have on. What's it called?" I said, "I don't even know. I don't know. I just made it." And he's like, "Dude, that stuff is fantastic." And he's like, "You make it? You got a company?" And I told him about BHT Grooming, and he asked if it was local. I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "Man, I'm always looking for new stuff. You sell beard products?" I said, "Yep, I do." But Blacktop Noir, that's what I've named it. Blacktop Noir. I thought that would be a good fitting name. This one, I'm telling you, is going to sell quick. And I may end up making more because I'm telling you, the scent is so, like, it is a strong scent that will last. It's not going to be a cheap one. Man, amazing stuff here, guys. I'm telling you, I'm getting excited, y'all. I'm getting excited because I feel like I'm coming out with more and more great stuff. And I know what guys like because I love it. I'm a connoisseur of fragrances, and I know it smells good. Man, oh my gosh. Stuff's a banger. This is one of those ones like Woody Woodpecker you got to keep smelling. You know what I'm talking about? You smell it, and then you put it down, and then you turn around, smell it again, and smell it again. My father-in-law messed around with me and was like, he's just so funny. He's talking about me, how I'll smell the Woody Woodpecker, put it back down, smell it again, put it back down, smell it again. Well, then I've seen over Christmas, I showed my brother-in-law from my father-in-law. We were at his house, and I showed him, and I caught him like re-smelling it 2 or 3 times. Like, man, did I really smell? What am I smelling? Well, this one, guys, you're going to love it. All right. I'm shipping these out this week. If you want one, 12's for the taking. Once they're gone, It could be another week or two. If the demand's high, you guys want me to make this more like a longer scent in February, throughout the whole month of February, I could do that. All right. Now, now that I got that out of the way, my goodness, still trying to get over this stuff. I have another one I want to talk about. It is not available right now on BHT Grooming, but stay tuned because it will be coming. All right. It's one that I made in December for myself. That's what I do. I make stuff for myself, and whatever performs really well that I really like, then I turn around and offer it to the public. This one is, if you like, let me just say this. How many of you guys out there are fragrance people? Brady, are you still on here? I know Brady's a fragrance guy. He's got his own channel. Go check it out. Brady Frag, I believe Brady Frags is his website, his channel. He does a lot of YouTube videos on fragrances. But if you are a fragrance person, I need you to listen in right now. This scent right here, all right? Boom. It's called Aftershock. See that? Aftershock. And I don't know if this will be I'm in product reviews. What's going on, Eric? I don't know if this is going to be a main line or not. I mean, it's in the main line label I put on here for whatever the heck reason. But, maybe that's a sign that I'm supposed to make it a main line. I don't know. But I will tell you this. If you want to know what Aftershock smells like, well, it's interesting because I made this as a fragrance for my son for Christmas. I was messing around with a lot of scents, making a lot of different scents for a lot of friends for my church. And I made this one I got this idea that I was going to make this fragrance for my son because he loves fragrances too. If you ever want to go check his YouTube channel out, he took over my old one that I was trying to start. I've got so many channels that I'm dealing with. It's Fragrance ICT. Now, he's only 11. I know he's young, but I watch everything he does. We oversee the channel. We keep him safe and all that. But for 11-year-old kid, he's got a lot of stuff going pretty good for him. Like he's really doing a good job, and he's just going to get better at reviews and knowing what he's looking for in scents and all that stuff. This one, how many of you guys like Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf? Anybody like Spice Bomb? I know it is a designer, but I got the original Spice Bomb. I liked it. I ended up getting the Extreme a few years later. Really loved all the spices when it came to the Spice Bomb. Now, there's not a lot. I will say this. There's a lot of people out there that don't like spice. All right. They don't like the spice. In fact, I had a guy the other day. I'm dealing with him through email right now. I don't even know who he is. He was a customer. He bought one little butter from me not too long ago and said he didn't like the Amber Trail. He thought it was too spicy. He's wanting me. He's asking. He's saying he wishes that I had a tobacco vanilla scent. I told him I don't have a tobacco vanilla scent. And he keeps asking about the vanilla tobacco scent. I asked him what he thought about the Carrier. When I was thinking originally it was the oil he bought from me, but it was actually the 1 ounce butter. Then he said the Carrier is just okay. It doesn't. It makes his beard feel too heavy and it's too greasy. And I'm like, dude, you probably using way too much butter in your beard because the stuff I have does not make your beard greasy. It does not make it heavy. And that's one thing that a lot of people find themselves doing. They put too much butter in their beard and then they find that it's too shiny or greasy and they feel like it's heavy. So I'm trying to explain to this guy that, it's not my Carrier. I guarantee you that. So this one is like Spice Bomb Extreme, in my opinion. It's a close one. It's got all those spices, and it's really, really nice. It's extremely nice. This one, the longevity on this one is like probably 6 to 8+ hours. Long time in the beard, long time on skin. The fragrance that I made for my son, I could smell it 6+ hours on him when he walked by. And I'm like, dude, that stuff is crazy. Like over the holiday, I kept smelling it and he still wears it. And I called it aftershock. So if you want the aftershock before everybody else does, now I tell my roundtable members, I'll give you guys first exclusive rights to buy this stuff, and that's fine. I will. In fact, most of you guys are in my roundtable membership, so if you guys want to be the first to get this, y'all let me know. All right, shoot me a text. Easiest way to text me if you don't have my number is go on my website, scroll down. There's a little icon, like a message icon. It sends it straight to my phone, and I send a message right back. But if you do have my number, or even if you don't, if you want one of these, text me. I'll work a deal out with you, get this sent out to you before it goes public. You can have it. You can talk about it. You can tell me what you think about it. But I promise you, you're going to love this scent if you like Spice Bomb Extreme. It smells a lot like it. All right. And it's going to have amazing carrier blend. It's going to make your beard feel great. And look healthy. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I've been hearing a lot lately from a lot of people is they're using this not only in their beard, but also in their head hair. And they're noticing, like, I got a friend in LA. His name is Raw. His wife started purchasing the oil from me. I made a ladies line because of her and another girl from Wichita that has used my oils. They're using it in their hair, and their hair is getting more vibrant, less frizz, and it's growing faster. And that's the thing I wanted to talk about. Even if you're not a girl, you're a guy, you got head hair. If you put this stuff on your scalp and your hair, I'm telling you, it will make it grow faster. It's crazy. A buddy of mine named Tim was using my oils, and he loves the rustic timber. We have a barber that goes to our church that cuts his hair, and he was telling me last Wednesday that he's been using my oils, but he's been putting it in his head hair. He goes to the barber, this guy named Mike that we know, and Mike's like, "Man, dude, your hair has grown so much faster and way thicker than the last time I seen you. What the heck's going on?" He goes, "I've been putting Chad's oils in my hair," and he goes, "Well, whatever it is, it's working." I can't vouch for that myself because obviously I have a shaved head, but I've heard that from a lot of people. I've heard that, the beards grow faster, the head hair's growing faster. Amazing carrier stuff in here. It will definitely, definitely make your beard and your head hair smell great. My beard wash just left Kansas today. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you get it by tomorrow, brother. Let's see here. Do they have one with dill scent? I'm not sure. Let's see here. Depends on which color. I'm all right. Just a busy day. Fine. Okay. I am for sure 100%. All right. So I appreciate that, Marky Mark, that order. Appreciate you. So, anyways, guys, listen, I just wanted to jump on here real quick. Wanted to share this stuff with you guys, let you know that Aftershock will be coming. All right. So that will be one you want to keep an eye on. I just sent out an email. If you guys are on my subscription list of all these oils, this one was not on it. I probably will send another one out later tonight. So if you want this before they sell out, you better probably go ahead and order it now, because once I release it in an email, it's going to go to hundreds of people and it's going to get snagged up. All right. So that's the Black Top Noir. Again, the Iron Haven is amazing, amazing, amazing. It's the perfect time for this stuff. It's gonna make your beard smell very, very pleasing to many people. This one is gonna be that nice, amazing. I'm telling you, pipe tobacco. I love the fragrance I made for myself. I promise. Still smell it. Sprayed it on early this morning. And again, that's the Bald Tobacconist. And if you do want this in a fragrance, it's not available on the website, but you know how I am. I can always work a deal out with you and make one for you, specifically for you, because that's what I do. This one's the Black Barrel. Obviously, I already talked about that. And the Wonders Essence. All right, so go ahead and go on over there. Check it out. If you've never purchased from me before, you can always use the code BHT10. That'll save you 10% off your first order. It's only good for one customer for the first purchase. So BHT 10 will save you 10%. If you are a returner, there's different affiliate codes out there. If you are a Roundtable member, you already have a code that I give you once a month to use. All right. So with that being said, appreciate you guys stopping by. What do I think is a good starter smelling scents? If you like, as far as the beard oil, is that what you're talking about? If you're looking for a beard oil, a good scent for like a first time, I think, well, it just depends on what kind of scent you're into. Are you into aquatics? Are you into blue scents? Are you into like earthy type of scents, like herbal, herbaceous, like oud type of scents? I know one that most people, regardless, all over the spectrum, love, and it's called the woody oud pecker. And it's pleasing to everybody. Everybody that I know that have smelt the woody woodpecker is like, dude, that is an incredible scent. My wife loves it. Wife, my son, my kids love it. Everybody loves the woody woodpecker. If you don't believe me, guys, if you try the woody woodpecker, drop it below and let me know how many of you guys love the woody woodpecker. I have people begging me not to get rid of the woody woodpecker. It is a staple to the BHT Grooming Company. And so Frosty is another one. If you're into lime, like nice minty frosted peppermint type of scent, you're going to love the Frosty. I'm telling you, my wife loves the Frosty. My wife loves it. I made a butter. I'll walk in, go lay down in bed. My wife's like, oh my gosh, I smell Frosty. Frosty's amazing, guys. It's got a blend that's perfect for the winter time, for the cold weather, but it's good enough to keep your beard moisturized through the whole year. Even in the hot, humid days, it will still keep your beard on point and keep it from getting so like frizzy. And you know how it gets when it gets humid. It's hard to tame your beard sometimes. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, some people, they wouldn't get it because their beard don't get long enough. So, how can you stop your beard from curling as it's grown out? Okay, that's a main thing that happens to a lot of guys. Number one, the longer it grows, the less curls you're gonna have going in. Now, when you say curls, do you mean like curling in under like your chin, or curling out this way? Because these are called flyaways, and a lot of people have the curl that goes in like this. And a lot of the people that have the curls going in this way is because a lot of times when they comb their beards, let me get a comb here. When they comb their beards, they comb like this and then they come all the way back, which you should always just go straight down like this. You should never kind of curve it in because you're causing your beard to, your beard is pliable and it remembers, like it's got muscle memory. I know that sounds probably weird, but the more you do it, the more you shape it and make it do what you want it to, like your mustache. And heat with applied pressure and consistency works. Now the flyaways, one way you can do that is you can get a heated brush. I talked about one the other day from Aberlite. The go-to is an amazing one. I use that all the time. I use it at 380, 400. A lot of guys don't like using that because it could burn their beards, mainly guys with white beards. It can be, if you do burn your beard and it's white, it'll turn like a yellow tint. So a lot of people don't do that. But you can also use a hair dryer. Use a hair dryer and a good comb. Don't get a cheap plastic one. Get like a Chicago comb. You can find them on Amazon. I got a storefront link below from Amazon. But even like a comb like this from Brio, that's acrylic. Just use your hair dryer and just comb it straight down. And if you still get those, you can always obviously use, beard balm, has a little bit of wax to form it and hold it. What a lot of guys do is, as their beards grow down, they'll take their trimmer. I have a Brio Beardscape version 2. I'll flip it upside down and I'll just kind of take off the flyaways if they're coming too far out and shape it where they go straight. So blow dryer or a hair dryer, heated brush, balm, and a trimmer if you have to. I always say just let it go, let it grow. Don't cut it because a lot of times when it's coming out like that, it's trying to form a big full beard, where you get the full beard. Frosty is my wife's favorite. By the way, that's my wife, love beyond measure. Um, I stroke my beard. It's a habit I got. Like the way it feel. You like the way it feels. I mean, I run my hands through my beard all along. All right. All right. So just be careful though, not to pull all the oils off of it or add, things from your hand, dirt to your beard. But I know what you mean. The beard products that I have tend to do a great job with making your beard soft. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. Raw, I'm gonna jump off here by the time you jump on here. Raw, I'm gonna say this because you missed it. I just released this one. It's available on the website. There's only 12 of them right now. I will release an email later, which will go out to hundreds of people, and I'm not sure how many people will buy. If there's a high demand, I'll bring it back. But it's called Black Top Noir. I made a fragrance last night. Didn't even know what I was going to call it. Pull up in a drive-through Pizza Hut. Guy reaches through, to give me my receipt. And he goes, "Man, your car smells so good." He's like, "What, you have cologne on?" And I said, "Yeah, it's one that I made." And he wouldn't know what it was. And I said, "I don't know, but it's this one. And it's in a beard oil. And if I bring this back, I'll probably try to make some fragrances in it. But this one is fantastic." It's released now. Iron Haven is still available. Mahogany Teakwood. I am doing pre-buys on this one. They'll be shipping out this week. This is the Ball Tobacconist. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And if you missed it, Aftershock is coming. If you want to buy it early, you can text me. This one's going to be like a Spice Bomb Extreme type of vibe. All right. So, do you wash your beard every shower? I do. They used to say you shouldn't wash your beard, like you maybe wash it like 2 times a week. But that's when we used to use regular shampoo for your hair on your head, or body wash. People would do that for their facial hair or bar soap. But these days, like me, I have a daily gentle beard wash that is pH balanced. You can literally use it every day. It will not pull the oils out of your beard at all. It will retain the oils, but it'll be enough surfactants in it to remove the grime and the dirt. And I have a conditioner that will make your beard feel amazingly soft. I always recommend leaving in your beard like 2 to 3 minutes, letting it just sit there while you're maybe, washing your body off. But using that like no more than every other day. So you can use it like every other day, every 2 days, whatever you want to. But a little goes a long ways with the beard wash. Just a little bit. Lathers so good. And it's all, again, pH balance. It's going to be a different balance of the pH levels from your head hair to your facial hair, because the facial hair is more sensitive. If you don't wash your beard, it'll get dried out. If you don't wash your head hair, it gets really oily. It's completely opposite. It's interesting. Chad, thank you for my oil conditioner. Smells amazing. Awesome. Glad you love it, Jackie. Perfect timing because I'm getting low on my blank slate. Well, there you go. And you know what? I can make it in the pink silk for you if that's what you want, or blank slate. We've got Rick in the house, cheesesteak. What's going on, Mr. Cheesesteak Eagle? It's good to see you. I hope that beard products worked well for you last time. Just talking about 6 different scents that are available right now at BHT Grooming. So I have another live stream coming up in about 20 minutes. That's going to take a lot of my time. So I'm going to have to jump off here, grab something to eat real quick before I do that. But again, if you're interested in any of these scents, if you want the one that's not released yet, Aftershock, text me. What's up, Ian? If you want the amazing Ball Tobacconist, do the pre-buy. It'll be shipping out this week. If you want the Black Top Noir, you better grab it quick because there's only, I don't know. Somebody just bought something. I think Marky did. I don't even know. Maybe he bought this one. If he did, only got 11 left. All right. It's 80 over here. Shut up and get out of here. Get out of here with all your iced coffee stuff. All right. I wanted to go out there on my porch today and do my devotion and pray. And you know what? I just sat in my kitchen because it's just a little too chilly. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you. I dropped the link below where you can find all this stuff, but I also tag these oils. All right. So I'll catch you all later. If you want to catch me later in about 20 minutes, I'll be on Growing in Grace 28. So hopefully I'll see you all over there, and I hope everybody, all the ladies, get the pink silk and check it out. Let me ask this, Jackie: do you feel like your hair's growing faster or thicker or less frizz or anything? What are you thinking? 80, are you in the Bahamas? Now he's like in LA, Los Angeles, California. Do you have any advice on how to navigate life with the? I, no, I don't. Sorry, buddy. The things you read on YouTube sometimes is just really, honestly, awesome. Oh, there you guys have it. Jackie from LA, California, says it herself. Not a paid review, nothing like that. She's, I didn't send her free stuff to talk about, talk good about it. These are legitimate paid customers or paying customers that support my company. And I appreciate you guys. And you guys are amazing. I have a new baby's hair, no frizz, and it don't knot up as much. Awesome. Love that. I love that. I love that. I see the baby hair's growing. Awesome. Well, I'll say this, Jackie. Two things. If you love your man smelling like mahogany teak wood, this Iron Haven will be right up your alley. And if you love your husband on a motorcycle, this oil right here is made. It's like a guy and a girl made with romance on the road on two wheels. All right, blacktop Neurar. I'm telling you, just bike blacktop type of stuff. All right, you're gonna love this. All right. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching to the end. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure. I go live quite a bit. So take care, guys. Have a good night.